This video is about the stem stitch. The stem stitch is worked along a straight line. I've used it for lettering a lot. I think it takes curves well if you are consistent with your stitch. So the first step would bring the needle to the front of your work. You make a stitch about 1/4 of an inch to the right of that emerging thread, and you're going to come up in the center of that area. It's in the center of my 1/4 inch space there, and pull your needle through. So your thread should look like that, kind of like a T. Your thread is coming out in the center of your stitch. I hold the thread, it depends if I'm curving, if I hold it above or below. You can do it either way, depending on which way you want it, if it needs to curve, but be consistent. If you start above, stay above, and it will work out fine because it's going to look like a rope at the end. So now you're holding your thread above that first stitch, come 1/4 of an inch to the right of the stitch, and bring your needle out at the end of the first stitch. It looks kind of funny now, but as you keep going, it looks like a nice rope. 1/4 of an inch to the right, holding your thread at the top, come out at the end of your last stitch, and you just keep doing that. 1/4 of an inch to the right, holding your thread at the top, and come out at that bottom of the last stitch. 1/4 of an inch to the right, bring your needle at the end of that last stitch and pull it through. Your thread's still at the top. If you want it to curve, I'll start doing that a little bit. Say I'm going to curve this way. You do the same thing. 1/4 of an inch thread is at the top, and you pull it through. And then you curve around like this. I take shorter stitches as I curve too. I think it lays better. Always keeping your thread at the top. Let's do one more curve so you can see the curve here. I'm going to curve a little bit more. 1/4 of an inch to the right of the last stitch. Bring your thread out at the end of the last stitch, holding your thread at the top. And that is the stem stitch.